Welcome back to an increasingly generous definition of the word ball. As opposed to the massive mangled cars that I thought I was going to be driving, or even the pig, everyone wanted me to show off my b-ball skills. I don't really have any b-ball skills. The basketball is about as fast as the rugby ball is when it's actually rolling correctly. But it's way jumpier. I think it might be the jumpiest ball in the game. Can't quite remember. And actually on this specific set of levels, that makes it quite tricky because there's a lot of verticality in these particular levels. So there's a lot of opportunities to bounce straight off that. Fortunately, I can still very quickly get back to where I was. For some reason I didn't bounce that much there. And right back here and fall straight off again. It's also very responsive. Still didn't get to bounce there. I'm exploiting the physics in just the right ways to... There we go! Okay, really though, I need to just carefully edge myself off of the rail here. Just completely horizontal, that was, and somehow still fall off. This is how a lot of the attempts to get the green crystals go when you use balls other than the marble, or a other particular ball that we haven't gotten to yet. Now, that looked fine to me. I could have sworn that was it. As you can see on the bottom left, I've left the level on so that you can now see roughly what's happening with the Wii Remote, because that is basically exactly what it is. Wouldn't exactly call that paradise. This level, for some reason, is one of my favorites. I don't know why. It's not especially complex and it's not that challenging, but it's a very good introduction, I guess, to a lot of what you'll be seeing in the later levels, with a lot of having to ride along the walls in slightly uncomfortable ways, and just really having a lot of fun with the kind of quirks of the main control scheme. At this point, I've switched to holding the remote with two hands for better balance. Before, I was just going with one hand, and I realized that the basketball is actually it moves too fast, so I can't really recover if I start slipping from one way to the other. When you're using a faster ball like the basketball, the description on this level actually isn't kidding. It's very easy to underestimate the slopes and the lack of walls. Yeah, conveyor belts, haven't seen those in a while. It's very easy to just accidentally oversteer, for lack of a better term, or bounce straight off the edge, but I saved it because I'm awesome. So look at this. This looks fairly simple, but it's actually deceptive. It flattens out towards the end there, and it's very easy to just go straight over the edge. This level is what makes using the basketball here kind of a significant challenge. This whole level is about dropping down onto platforms that really don't have a lot of, if any, guardrails. It's also, you can kind of see it happening when I'm over those holes, but those holes have kind of a little bit of a lip, which is good because it stops you from just falling straight down through them if you're up against them. But it makes it hard to just kind of nudge yourself down. You kind of have to oversteer a tiny bit to fall down, and it makes it really hard to just bounce in place. See, if I was impatient right now, I would try to just drop straight back down to where I was. But I am patient, unlike all those other times, and I'm okay with going through this same drop over and over. But also I know that if I were to try and drop down, I have basically no chance of sticking to the level in the recovery. I might be able to bounce off of some part of the geometry, but then I would just bounce off into oblivion. I'm actually okay with how long this level took, because this music just keeps on going. Did I mention that all of the balls make noises through the Wii Remote speaker when they bounce? It's a nice little touch. Either of those two paths will work, but if you go the right side, it would be very, very, very difficult to get up, especially with this ball, to get the green crystal. Don't know why I bothered to do that. That was almost forcing me to redo the whole level. Secret 7. I love the Secret 7. I'm not really sure what I can offer this to this level that really complements it. All I can just kind of shut up, let it speak for itself. Although the comment about the tenant inside the apple sticking its head out, all that really means is that segments of the apple are going to rise and fall. Like so. Totally meant to do that because I knew there was the crystal over here. And totally meant to get pushed back out again, because I knew that that's how you get the secret 5th ending. I don't know if there was, if they did intend to have a worm that would kind of be roaming around the apple, and that they had to take it out, or if it was just a kind of weird way to put the that mechanic. On to the next part of Daytown, with our gas tank. Well, that wasn't too bad. Daytown is where things start getting... Well, we're now pretty much fully out of the tutorial area. So next time, we've got almost all of the balls. The ladybug, the cat, the dog, the pig, and the frog are all still available, and they're all still cute. The soccer ball, watermelon, car crunch, a gas tank, apparently already full with gas if it's heavy, and the UFO. But the UFO's for veterans, and as we can clearly see, I'm no veteran, don't give me the UFO.